You think you know me?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Ratchet Clank! In the last episode we bought a new weapon, bought an upgrade for Clank and got a new item. Today, planet Aridia. Oh, this is planet Aridia. If we take a look at the map, we can see there's a question mark right next to our ship, and then there's one way over here. I'm so used to circle being the cancel button. It's really going to screw me over. So a quick funny story, well not funny, but a quick story here to begin this. Actually, I'll be doing that after we go through this cutscene over here. Hey, it's Skid McMarks.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw ya, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Right, so our mission is to destroy the sand shark, which is, well, these things. There's 57 of them, and there's 7 points of spawning. Once again, setting light low because it's kinda loud. Anyway, this is the point where your flamethrower would be really useful, but that's about it. Ooh, another gold bolt. But yeah, once again, I can't decide that because I do not remember it having any use for us. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Maybe I should have bought that after all. Well, anyway, just like in this Plan Novalis, just use bomb cloth to blow that open and get yourself another gold bolt. Anyway, back the story I was telling was that OBS decided to kind of screw up. Because the last few episodes, I've recorded like way back to the last Pyro video I did. The audio have decided to completely desync from the recording, so I've had to manually sync up the audio with the footage, which is never a real thing, but for some reason OBS kind of just screwed up with that. And once I got that working, today, like 15 minutes before I started the recording thing, that still decided to stop working. It just completely flat out refused to work. So I got it working, but then I wouldn't have the chance to actually record this episode. So had to play around with the settings once again. But in the end, as you can hopefully see, I've managed to fix the problems. Hooray for Bomb Glove! And one single enemy to kill. So yeah, that's kind of what happened behind the scenes for this episode. And probably for next few episodes. Also, another thing I kind of realized is that for the first time in like 14 years, I don't have any sort of schedule now that the schools have started once again here in Finland. They started like last Thursday, 11th of August, so last year I was in the army, so that kind of was my whole thing going for me. And before that I spent, let's see, 13 years. 13 bloody years in school. Through elementary, you know, high school and stuff like that. Had to stick through that.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000! You can't even buy these!
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on planet Wilgar.
Well, yeah, because there was going to be a race at Blackwater City. So I guess that's where we are going to end up eventually. And you can actually go into that planet and do all the stuff you're supposed to do there, only to find out that, well, you need the hoverboard, you need to backtrack. Unless you know, do what I do. I can't know what you need for certain levels, so you don't really have to backtrack. I doubt I can make that jump. I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Because what is the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, you only get 2 free jumps, so never mind. If I managed to do that jump, I would have kind of skipped the entire level. And just skip right to the end. But too bad, couldn't do it. Do you have any new weapons actually that I can check? No. Not gonna go with the flamethrower. Or whatever it's supposed to be. Goddamn land sharks. Oh look, it's more like the people who weld stuff, except that they are now trying to burn me. Why do I use that weapon? It's kinda rubbish. I recall I'm gonna need the blaster for one boss if I don't have any good weapons by that time. So I might as well just kind of... Ow. Now the melee attack of Ratchet is kind of slow. The first 2 are kind of fast, but the third one is kind of slow, and you pretty much saw how much I had trouble with the land shark. Oh man, you don't actually die with one hit or one bomb. Whatever. U-boat. Not gonna go for all the volts, but any money I can get is always a good thing. Go away. Well, I can't. Thanks for blowing up that. So I didn't need to. Well, that bomb buff almost worked. Now, here's the reason why I went to planet Caravan first, or Metropolis, why I went there first, because Swing Shock target. You need to have the Swing Shock to get another item here. So kind of the gist of the game is you get an item and then you use that item to get another item, and you use that item to progress in the game. Because one reverse camera, no, it's absolutely perfect. so no need to adjust that. So yeah, like I said, the level we unlocked in the last episode, which I can't remember since that wasn't during this recording session. We need the item that we get in here to actually, you know, unlock the following level. Because, kind of spoilers. Spoiler alert. If we go to that level, we can get an optional weapon, and that's about it. So in terms of progressing with the story, we have to, you know, get some stuff. And what I did there was a skill point. Yes, a skill point. Basically, do not touch anything once you start swimming in this area. And yeah. I'm not even gonna fight my death here. Oh bollocks. There we go, that's the skill point. So basically get in here and do not touch any of these platforms. And I guess you have to do it some sort of speed as well. I'll go through this entire area. Unfortunately, if we go back to the menu, we can't actually see what the skill point is called and what you need. That's for New Game Plus. So that's kind of a bummer. Oh look, there's our item.
Yes.
We found the Trespasser. Brilliant. Well, before that, I wanna get this gold boat down here. Sneaky, sneaky. The only kind of hint you have that there's something going on is, well, the swing shot target up here. Because other than that, there's no real point for it being there. Now hold on. Need to switch the position of that. And this is the Trespasser.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the Invincilock. Aim the lasers at the receptors on the outside ring to turn them green. All receptors must be green before the Invincilock will open.
There we go, thank you, lady, for explaining how the puzzle works. And that's the entire bit for that area. Oh, hold on! I didn't want to swing for that. Oh dear! Yeah, there we go. So that was that kind of a detour. Just use Windshock to get another item that we're gonna be using later. And to be honest, the Trespasser puzzles get a lot tougher than that. You will see that in about 20-30 episodes time. Like the very late ones are brutal. Yeah, well done. So as you can see, if we look at down, we see there's things that's going to kill us, unless, except there, we kind of leads down. This part up here kind of optional. You don't have to go up here if you don't want to. You can just long jump down there, down here. So you don't have to ride the elevator at all. If you don't want to, of course. But you might want to if you want, you know, bolt. Hooray! We've broken 10k. Let's blow up some land sharks. Now look, you. In case I haven't explained it already, doing this is double damage compared to this, so kind of a thing. If you wanna do, you know, kill the guys quickly, you can just do this and this. Lots of explosives here. You'd think that this, since this is kind of an extra area, there would be something extra here. But no, just few enemies and bolts. So yeah, okay, I guess he blew himself up earlier, so I killed him immediately. Oh well. And yeah, these platforms kind of exist in case you decide to come here first, since it is actually an option to come to this level before going to Metropolis of Car 1. So you don't need to worry about, oh god, how can I make these jumps? They got you covered. But of course, if you have daily pack, you can kind of skip the areas if you want to. But not all of them, as you can clearly see. Right, and now that thing I was trying to do. Jump here. Jump here, and now we are on the middle island that we kind of saw. If we go into the back of this truck, we get a third gold bolt. Or second, I can't even remember anymore. Yeah, third. And that's actually gold bolt number 3 out of 4 in this level. If you want the 4th one, you have to backtrack. Because, spoiler warning, it's up there. And oh, look, it's the agent.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
Right, this is yet another optional thing. So, pretty much we have to go to Blackwater City. And yeah, win the race there, then come back here to get another item. Of course, if we want to, we don't have to. And yeah, that was the entire planet Aridia. So we helped skip my marks. We got the hoverboard, which we are gonna be needing at some point. That whatever that is, that's kind of a hint what you can gonna be getting. Actually, that's a terrible hint. That doesn't tell you anything. Anyway, we got the hoverboard. We'll be needing that in few places. We got the trespasser. There we go. We got that, and we can't get this. So this bit kind of irrelevant. You don't have to do that at all if you don't want to. So yeah, that's kind of everything that's done. If we check, look, we missed one mission. We missed one gold bolt. We can't get for now. Here in Novalis, we've missed one caravan. It's pretty much 100%, so we don't have to worry about that. So I guess our next destination is the Loki site in Eudora. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in planet Eudora.